They break in, they rearrange the furniture of your soul and dare you to find your way in the dark. But even in the blackout, even when my faith felt like a flickering match, God whispered, my promise don't run on your strength. My word don't expire when your hope gets tired. And that's when I learned the promise outlived the pain. When pain tried to rename you, there was a season where everything hurt. Not the kind of hurt you can ice, not the kind you can sleep off, but the kind that crawls into your bones and tries to make a home there. Pain tried to rename me unworthy, unchosen, forgotten. Too late. It tried to convince me that God had moved on, that the blessing had been rerouted, that the promise had an expiration date. And I missed it. But the promise, it didn't pack up and leave. It didn't shrink under pressure. Didn't tremble when life got loud. It stood there quiet, steady, unbothered, like a lighthouse that refuses to dim just because the waves are angry. But the promise stayed. The promise stayed. The promise survived. The promise survived. When I almost let go, when I almost believed a lie, when I almost drowned in the weight of it all, the promise survived me. When the valley tried to rewrite your ending, there were nights I didn't pray. I just laid there hoping God could translate the tears running down my temples. There were days I didn't fight, I just existed, breathing, because my body remembered how, even when my spirit forgot. The valley tried to rewrite my ending, tried to scribble out my future with the ink of disappointment, tried to convince me that survival was the best I'd ever see. But God's promise, it refused to be edited. It refused to be erased. It refused to bow to the weight of my worry. It stood tall like a covenant carved in stone, whispering, I wrote your ending before the storm began. And I don't revise my word because life got heavy, but the promise stayed. The promise stayed. The promise survived. The promise survived. Through the breaking, through the silence, through the nights I didn't think I'd make it, the promise survived me. Oh, the promise survived me. When you rose anyway, and then one morning I woke up different, not healed all the way, not whole all at once, but aware that I was still here, aware that breath was still in my body, aware that purpose was still calling my name. Even when I whispered back, I realized the pain didn't win. It didn't get the last word. It didn't get to rewrite what God already signed, because the promise, it outlived the storm. It outlived the heartbreak. It outlived the version of me that almost quit. It outlived every lie the enemy whispered. The promise outlived the pain. And so did I. So did I. I learned that God's promise ain't fragile. It don't crack under pressure. It don't crack under pressure. It don't dissolve in disappointment. It don't evaporate in the heat of heartbreak. His promise is built for storms, built for valleys, built for nights when you can't lift your own head, built for seasons where you forget who you are, but heaven doesn't. His promise is the kind of thing that waits on you, even when you stop waiting on yourself. But the promise stayed. The promise stayed. The promise survived. The promise survived me. It carried me. It covered me. promise outlived the pain.